Gonzalez, come on over. I gotta call you guys by last name, like military. So anyway, guys, it was now a couple weeks ago. I went to this black belt exchange, and then it was amazing because they had like over 100 black belts, and we all get in the room at the Gracie Academy or Gracie University. I'm not sure exactly what they call that legally. Anyway, Gracie University, Rener GRACIE and Rener GRACIE, they hosted this black belt exchange. It was amazing, incredible. We had like over 100 black belts, and everybody kind of breaks off into little pods. It's not like an open mat where everybody just rolls. They break off into pods, like, you know, roughly about 10 black belts in each little pod, give or take. And we go over certain things that people are good at. And then at one point, when I was in a pod with Rener GRACIE showed this way to break open side control, which was absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna share it with you. So Ryan, come on over here. So, you know, Rener asked, he goes, hey, what do you guys do? You know, and basically asking me. This one? Yeah. So, like, what do you do when somebody just, like, you know, is defensive and they keep their elbows in? And he's obviously was setting up the answer. He asked a question that he already knew an answer to, but he asked that of myself. And, you know, I talked about a lot of the times the first things I do is I try to destroy my opponent's position. I try to do what I call kill the hips in order to get the elbow out. Because I always want to get the elbow out. You know, if I can get the elbow out, I can start getting to staples. I go to knee on stomach, cross swipe, step on the hand, and then I get to my windshield wiper here. So those are the things that I like to do a lot because I'm always looking to staple an arm. You know, I always want to get an arm, elbow out principle. But I love what Rener GRACIE showed, and this is something that he does. He says he's been doing it a lot, and it works incredible. So the guy, here's the scenario. The guy's got his elbows in. You can't attack him. His elbows are in. You can't get his elbows out. You can't push. You can't do anything. And if you stay here, just keep your hands in, just kind of like this. You know, he's going to bridge to his side. He's going to get on his side. He's going to start to get, dang. He's going to get an underhook. He's going to get his guard back. You know, this is a problem for all of us. So what do you do when a guy goes into this locked defensive position? So here's what Rener loves. And now I love. So, and I hope you'll love. So we're here. I'm in side control. What I'm going to do first is switch to what we call the doorstop position. Elbow goes far side. Other hand comes near side, pulsing on the mat. So his elbows are in. He thinks he's safe. I'm going to move a little bit towards north-south. And then what I'm going to do here, because I want to get this position, it's more like a leg staple. I want to staple with my hands. So if possible, I would jam my hands in here, and I would have my arms here, where the arms are stapling the arms, just holding them down. Okay, we do this kind of thing. You know, you're in the guard and you do this. You know, you kind of hold a guy down, you immobilize him so he can't punch you. Well, in the same way, I'm just controlling his arms just like this. But this is easier said than done. If his elbows are in, you can't even get in there. Okay, so the simple solution that Rener showed me, okay, right here, is just to use your chin a little bit. Just a slight elbow opening. It doesn't mean that you're gonna get his elbow like this far open, but all you need is just a little bit to jam your hand inside. Like if he doesn't let me in here, that's all I needed, okay? And then once I'm here, my hand is here. I don't put my elbow all the way through, okay? Go ahead and move your arm out, just to show. Now I'm over his arm. This can be good for certain moves, but not good for others. And what I wanna do instead is just keep it right here in the middle. Grab onto the rib cage and keep my elbow nice pinning on his biceps, okay? And then we're gonna achieve it twice. We're gonna do it on the other side as well, okay? So once I get this here, we're gonna catch it on the other side. So I'm gonna move my head or my hip towards his face and kind of drive right into there. He's trying to close his elbow right here. I'm gonna work my hand inside, okay? Again, if you have to, you can kind of use your chin and then get both hands inside. And once I have both hands inside, my elbow's pressuring out, I'm moving in towards his head. You see his hand, try to lock that hand inside. It should be very difficult, but try to. Yes, as I'm kind of opening this up, I'm gonna bring my knee through the hole. And now we have a staple. okay? Now coming on over here. He's got his elbow in. Look, if he's trying to hide his arm, I can't muscle this guy. If I was to posture a little bit and try to do this would never work. What's up, guys? Coach Brian here. I got my new quick flip hoodie, PG style. We got the flag on the shoulder. Guys, check this out. This hoodie becomes a backpack. When it gets hot outside, all I have to do is take it off. And then I gotta work on converting it into a backpack. Check this out. Oh shoot, you know what? Hey, yo, Henner, help me out.
Coach Brian, I got you. Check this out. Normally, when you take off your Peterson grappling hoodie, what do? You tie it around your waist, right? Goes around your waist. Problem with this is you're gonna get the hoodie wet on the bench. Other option is the European Yacht Club. But this is unacceptable fashionably and cross chokes all day. So look at this, we invented the solution. Hold your Peterson grappling hoodie upside down, in goes your favorite hoodie, one turn, out comes your favorite Peterson grappling backpack. This goes on. You can put stuff inside the backpack. And of course, we don't want it to be too loose, so we have slide and bite technology. You lock it up, look, you lock it up. Now, run, bike, hike, parkour, jiu-jitsu. No matter what you do, that thing is not coming off your back. Get down, quick flip apparel, Peterson grappling, let's go.
Okay, try to muscle me right here. Yeah, look at that. I can't even fight this guy down, so it's not gonna work. So I don't wanna just take out what I have. I have a huge advantage. My elbow right here, immediately drop my elbow, keep my elbow pinned on the mat, so his arm cannot move north. If his arm moves, go ahead, move it all the way. Yes, I don't want that. So when I'm here, like this, my elbow shuts it down. Immediately, he's trying to close his elbow in, I'm gonna lock my hands. And I'm gonna bring it into a pushing position, dropping both elbows, and now I'm gonna let his wrist out. This is important. When you guys do this, he might try to hide his wrist in there. He might try to keep it. I can't muscle him like this. There's no way I'm gonna do that. So I slightly posture, letting his wrist out, and I'm gonna take it at an angle, like an Americana, okay, pinning his arm down, okay? So I wanna bring it that way. So I'm not pushing it out, okay? That was a mistake that I made when I first started doing it. I started to push because I saw him do it with his lock, but I hadn't really done it before. This was the one part that Henner really helped me with, is I went here and then I realized I gotta take it at this angle. Okay, once I take it at that angle, you start to create a little hole right here. That's where you're gonna dive your head into. Dive your head into the hole, and then I gotta get under his elbow. Remember, some guys are really tough. They keep their elbow pinned to the mat. They don't even let you go under their elbow. You can't find the gap. Remember, go palm up. This is our little technique that we learned long ago for Americana attacks. Okay, I wanna go palm up in order to get inside on a guy who's really tough with keeping his elbow. It's really hard to go palm down, okay? Easy to teach beginners palm down, but hard when the guy's actually fighting you. So drop your head, palm up, sneak underneath. You guys can see an Americana right there. Your opponent will probably run away from this before you get it. And now I've got the crucifix position. And we're not talking about the back crucifix, we're talking about the crucifix that you see in mixed martial arts for ground and pound. Okay, you're gonna see hammer fists, elbows. Guy's got his head up, pushing the face, dropping the elbow. You're gonna see a lot of damage done and TKOs in fights from here, okay? Because now I've got the underhook and his other arm is stapled. Remember, don't forget, you've got both arms controlled. We're in a great position. Now, from here, there's a million moves. This is already super long. There's a ton of technique that was just taught. And now from here, now you can execute all your basic techniques. You can go elbow here, just cover the head, switch to the kimura. Okay, finish the kimura. You know, we've got rolling our hand, going to our little paper cutter kind of style choke. That brings the hand into the Americana, and we'll go over that later, okay? All of your stuff, okay? And the Henner also showed me a really cool choke from here. So, we have to get to this position. I'm gonna go through it one more time very quickly, and then we're all gonna practice. His elbows are in, he's locked in, okay? I'm in side control. What do I do immediately? Switch to doorstop. Second I go to the doorstop, he's real tight, circle towards north-south, okay? Now I'm gonna work on getting my hand inside, okay? So I move, open up his elbow just ever so slightly, make a little space to get my hand inside, grab his rib cage, elbow stays down. On the other side, moving on back, I get my other hand inside, work my hand inside, use my chin and my head if I need to, grab onto the rib cage, start to apply some force, smash with my hip right into his face, bring my knee through the hole. Getting that staple. Immediately right here, I've got good weight distribution. Opponent's trying to move. I was trying to bump, it's gonna be tough. I lock my hands, Time to pin his arm down. As it goes down, duck my head through the hole, catch the underhook. We have the crucifix position. Okay? Hammer fist his face and enjoy. Okay? Let's go. Ready? All right, guys. This finishing up again. I'm stealing, as you should, from Rener GRACIE. Incredible technique. Thank you, Rener. For those of you guys that, I'm gonna say it because he's kind of a controversial figure somewhat in the jiu-jitsu community. Some people love him, some people hate him. Most of the time I think they hate him mostly because he's an entrepreneur that does pretty well with building businesses. Having said that, guys, regardless of that, he's an incredible teacher and an incredible technician on the mats. So he and I got to spend some time together. I really cherished the time that I spent with him. I learned a lot, and we exchanged, and it was very, very cool. And for all you guys that don't like Rener, whatever, that's not, you can still have your opinion, of course. I just want to let you guys know, as a voice, what my opinion is of Rener. Really good dude, extremely good at jiu-jitsu, very incredible teacher. You guys probably knew that, right? Anyway, I just want to give him that shout out and that compliment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Isn't it pretty cool that jiu-jitsu can spread like through YouTube? I'm realizing this in real time, that I go to a black belt exchange at the Gracie University and I learned some technique. Not just from Rener, but there was tons of black belts sharing stuff, and I learned so much stuff. Because you get that many people in one room and stuff starts flowing, juices flow, and then guess what? I get to bring it back to my academy. I get to teach it to all of my guys. The love gets spread, the technique gets spread, and then I get to share it with you, okay? Hope you enjoyed. This lesson was amazing. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know, all right? And I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff.